Hello? Oh, I, d I didn't put it in the intro, so I've been moving. I've been just moving all this time. Hold on, let me see where I am. Oh. Hello? Hello. Oh, I guess the stream has been on for me all this time. I didn't put it in the intro. Here, look. Yeah, that was that was the banner. The intro thumbnail. Well, supposed to be, but I forgot to put it there. Testing it out. I was cooking. I was still preparing my breakfast. I haven't eaten yet. I really woke up early for this. So I hope you join me for the ride. This is the first time I'm doing this, a live reaction for a stream on YouTube, and my my PC is already struggling with an open browser and OBS opened. I hope it's going to stream alright. Let me refresh the page. Should be live. Yeah, it's live. It's been live for 30 minutes now. So usually big directs like this with Smash and big titles, big major titles being announced, it usually begins with a new Smash fighter. It starts with a Smash fighter, an announcement of a Smash fighter. So if we're lucky, we'll get that. We'll get a Smash fighter announced, the next Smash DLC fighter announced at the start of the direct, and then another one, a teaser for the next Smash fighter at the end of the direct. That's usually their, oh, there's one more thing to announce, but in this case, I think their one more thing is another Zelda title. probably Breath of the Wild 2. So maybe in the middle of the direct they'll celebrate, or Nintendo will officially kickstart the 35th anniversary of The Legend of Zelda. And then maybe announce new games or HD ports of their 3D titles like Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, and then at the end of the direct maybe they'll announce they'll release or they'll show another trailer for Breath of the Wild 2. My voice is still so coarse because I just woke up. I woke up at around 5 a.m. Philippine Standard Time. For this. Yeah, really. It's been that long. I'm so hyped that I woke up early for this. Well, then again, if it was a mini direct, I'd still wake up that early. My breakfast is to my left, and I haven't touched it yet because it's about to start. The stream is about to start in 3 minutes. It's been that long. I'm so hyped that I woke up. So, if it's going to be a Smash review first, who am I going to pick? I think it's going to be Crash Bandicoot, but who I want Rex and Pyra, or 2B, or A2, or 9S from Nier Automata. But that seems to be an improbability now. That seems impossible because... I'm sorry, the audio might be popping. Because if someone from Nier Automata got in, that means Square Enix already have 2 consecutive representatives. Yeah, Nier is a Square Enix game, right? So, as much as I want 2B or someone from Nier Automata to get into Smash, I think that's a lot. That's too much Square Enix representative because we already have Cloud and Sephiroth, both from the same game, Final Fantasy VII. Then we're gonna have someone from Nier, and I think if another fighter from Nier Automata, from a Square Enix game should make it into Smash, maybe it should be Geno from Super Mario RPG. It's a joint venture, right, by Nintendo and Square Enix or Squaresoft at the time of its release. So Geno has been a fan favorite character. Is it live yet? There's still 1 minute to go, I think, and I'm live on YouTube. I hope what I'm doing is allowed. So this is basically Nintendo's content, and I'm streaming it as a reaction. And in YouTube's guideline for streaming, they didn't mention directs. They only mentioned games. Although I am providing commentary. Who is going to be? Has it started already? Hold on, let me see on the other browser. I have two browsers open. Has it started yet? Oh, here we go. Started. All right. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be, please? Rex and Pyra, or Lara Croft. Oh, it's too loud. Can you hear the sound? But there's no audio. Oh no. Hold on, I'll remove the speaker. Alright, who is going to be? Yes, Xenoblade! It's Rex and... Oh! Rex! It's Rex! Yes!
One day, Pyra just disappeared.
Oh my god. One Last You is playing. This is going to be a DLC. Xenoblade 3? No. A DLC for Xenoblade? No. It's going to be the next Rex and Pyra made it. Yes. How they expect me to eat breakfast after this first announcement? One Last You is playing.
It was as if she vanished off the face of all rest.
So tell me how I'm getting off the reason I am here today. It's One Last You, the ending theme song to Xenoblade 2.
I'll find you Whatever it takes.
No matter how much we know. This is how they're going to announce it. Oh, I'm so hyped.
Where you were.
They're fighting. It's Final Destination.
Sorry, Rex.
Oh no, it's just Pyra, Rex. So Pyra and Mytrha.
I got an invitation to join the
Yes, they made it. Pyra made it. Oh, it's only Pyra. That's fine. I hope she gets Mytrha as well as a second skin or an Echo Fighter. Yes, she made it, but our boy Rex didn't. Oh no, the Fire Emblem guys aren't going to like this. Another sword user, but that's alright. So we finally have two.
There are no pushovers.
We finally have two representatives for Xenoblade, Shulk and Pyra.
Talk about a tight.
It's Mytrha!
Mythra?
Yes!
Let me handle this.
So Pyra and Mytrha. Oh, finally, Xenoblade. Oh, yes!
Cutting it close, huh?
Oh, it's her NSFW outfit.
Yeah, I feel kind of bad now.
Yeah, that's her outfit as a spirit in spirits mode in Super Smash Brothers. That's alright. Mythra with tights is better than Mythra without tights. Tights just make it better. Samus has been she's being featured a lot. Samus? Is Sakurai cluing us in? That there's going to be a Metroid announcement later? Yeah, but yes, a Xenoblade representative.
Nothing can stand in our way.
Mythra and Pyra. It's Gramps. It's a Zelda. A Zelda is a stage. Xenoblade finally. Xenoblade 2. It's Poppi. It's Poppi. And Morag. I missed playing Xenoblade 2. But at least Rex is part of the final Smash.
Sure did. With our power.
You lower the volume. It's Shulk!
Never expected to see you two again. Wow. Now that you're in Smash, I won't go easy on you.
Ooh, fighting words.
Oh yeah, Shulk was a DLC in Xenoblade 2, right? It was a DLC blade. X! X! They showed the X! Xenoblade X! They showed the X! I don't know why, but I'm just so happy seeing, they showed the X! They're teasing Xenoblade X!
Hello everyone. It's been a while.
Although I need to get a bite first from my instant noodles here. Yes, I'm part human. That's not the issue here. Pay attention to the direct. Just gonna take a bite.
Nintedo Direct mini presentations.
Rex and Pyra. No, Mythra and Pyra made it.
Present a Nintedo Direct in this style for some time.
Oh no, I accidentally flipped my noodle.
I'm happy to share this Nintedo Direct with you all today.
Same. I'm so thankful for this.
We appreciate your continued support.
Thank you for breathing new life onto me.
What you just saw was the reveal trailer for the newest fighter in the Super Smash Bros.
Pyra and Mythra.
Pyra and Mythra.
Yes.
They originally appeared in the Xenoblade Chronicles series as Rex's 2-in-1 ally.
This is so big. I know, even if they are indeed
Super Smash Bros.
another two new sword fighters.
Stay tuned just a bit longer. Alright, let's continue with our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
There's Fall Guys. And maybe I get to play Fall Guys finally. Hello. Now my dog wants to play. Hold on. But just in case you're wondering, I already fed my dog. Right? Down. I've been considering buying Fall Guys on Steam I haven't just gotten the chance to because I'm not sure if I can play and stream efficiently on the same device. Shadow drop? Oh, summer. So around June. June or July. Oh, June it should be the latest. New game? A roguelite? No, it's Outer Wilds. Alright, so this is kind of a sizzle reel first. I'm just gonna take more bites out of my instant noodles. They really started with a bang with Mytrha and Pyra. I'm just so happy that Xenoblade 2 finally has a representation and Shulk is no longer alone in Smash! Also, I'm trying my best not to scream loudly because my mom, Mama Kaito, is still sleeping, and if I wake her up accidentally due to my screaming, I might sleep outside tonight.
What messages will you discover? How can you prevent the sun from exploding? Why is the solar system trapped in an endless time loop? Find out when the critically acclaimed Outer Wilds launches on Nintendo Switch summer 2021.
Oh, wait, Outer Wilds?
Put your sleuthing
It's
skills
the- oh!
to the test in two classic murder mystery games.
Oh, I thought it's Trauma Center.
Famicom Detective Club: The Missing Heir and Famicom Detective Club: The Girl Who Stands Behind.
Oh, is this a whodunit?
Deep cuts from Nintendo history are coming to North
If this is a
America
whodunit, I might consider
first time.
playing this. But going back, I thought is Outer Wilds? I thought it was already released on the Switch. Isn't that the FPS game?
Turns await at every corner.
Or is it the Outer World?
Be on the edge
Oh,
of your
Outer
seat as you
Worlds.
dive into these deep narratives set in Japan. In one game, you'll solve a complex murder case surrounding a wealthy family in a haunted village.
It's a whodunit!
Amnesia.
Ah, but it's fully voiced.
But that's not the only case to crack.
The girl who stands behind.
In the other game, you'll investigate a supernatural rumor after a mysterious death to free students from a sinister nightmare. Interrogate suspects and hunt for clues to piece together these chilling conundrums. Can you figure out who the culprit is before it's too late?
Usually I'm not a fan of visual novels. Because if I wanted to read a book or watch an anime, I just do those separately. I won't do them at the same time. The only
Coming to Nintendo Switch May 14th.
May 14, so no shadow drops so
Begin
far.
today on Nintendo eShop. A new age of battles begins.
Hmm? Don't think it's another Fire Emblem game. Or what is this? Nobunaga Oda. So it's historical Japan? Samurai Warriors 5? A fighting game? This is a fighting game, right?
The latest entry in the Samurai Warriors franchise is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Oh, Idiot Warriors, it's already the title.
The Sengoku period, as the series now shines
It's a Warriors
spotlight
game.
on Nobunaga Oda and Mitsuhide Akechi. Character designs
Also, it's based in
installment.
historical Japan,
Unleash high-octane moves,
not China, like,
1,000 battles.
what's that? Dynasty Warriors?
Samurai Warriors 5, slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch, summer 2021.
Hmm.
The vast world of Fadiel beckons.
Audio.
After 20 long years, Legend of Mana featuring remastered HD graphics is coming to Nintendo Switch. You'll set off on a journey to find the mystical mana tree seen in a dream.
So the Mana series is bigger than I thought. I thought it was
Discovering the
only
world map is empty. During your
Sword of
travels,
Mana,
you'll
Legend of
acquire
Mana.
special
What
items
else?
called
Trials
almons.
of Mana.
Place them on the map to bring towns, dungeons, and other lands to life. It's up to you on when and where to place artifacts, as well as how to advance the story. Join forces with characters, each on their own personal quests. Square off against fearsome monsters.
And the gameplay is different. It's
Rest
turn-based.
at home. The music has been rearranged
It's different
for
from
enhanced version.
Trials of Mana.
You can alternate between the new arrangement and the original soundtrack. Other features have been added, including the ability to turn
Right,
off
right.
alien characters, as well as the new minigame Ring Ring Land.
Time to take another bite out of my instant noodles.
Legend of Mana will launch on Nintendo Switch June 24th.
Monster Hunter? Capcom presents... Monster Hunter's Capcom, right? Rock Nakada. Oh, yep, it's Monster Hunter, right? Is it? I'm not a fan of Monster Hunter. Sorry if I'm wrong in this. Basarios. Oh, yep, the sword is a tail. That's a Monster Hunter. Don't tell me this is another Smash reveal for a hunter in Monster Hunter. This looks different from Monster Hunter Rise. From the trailer that we got there. I feel like this isn't Monster Hunter, is it? Oh yep, it's Rise. I was looking for the Japanese aesthetics.
So it's finally beginning.
Go assemble the villagers. 50 years ago, Kamuro village was attacked by the rampage of Magmalo.
Right, so far, the biggest announcement for me is the Smash reveal. I guess it's time for me to buy the DLC Fighter Volume 2. DLC Pack Volume 2. Yeah, I think I'm gonna buy it later? No. When... I didn't see when Mytrha and Pyra are going to get released. But usually before they get released, Masahiro Sakurai and his team shows them off first, right? Like a first look. So I'll wait for that. And the Famicom Detective something at the early part of the Direct.
Do you think it's going to last?
Even though it's a visual novel, I think I might pick it up. Just because it's a whodunit. It's a detective story. And I always like those.
You know, we should start preparations right away. We're here to offer assistance.
Oh. Is this new? I think.
A calamity!
In coming March 26. March 26 is also the deadline for the HoloLive auditions. I'm considering, but maybe not. Even though it's gender irrelevant.
That was the latest trailer for Monster Hunter
But
Rise
it's-
from Capcom. How will our heroes fare against these ferocious
I'm gonna get my coffee.
Stay
I have my
tuned
mouth
for
full of
the latest
noodles.
installment in the Monster Hunter series, launching March 26th. Next, please take a look at this.
Let me guess, this is going to be a Resident Evil. Oh, Mario Golf! Oh, this is so nice! Another Mario sports title.
Tee off in the latest installment of the Mario Golf series, coming to Nintendo Switch. Study the wind and terrain. Take your time to think things through. Then swing.
So we get another title for
Enjoy golfing with familiar
Mario
voice from
Sports.
Raven
That's Mario Tennis now, we have that. And Mario
Lush,
Golf.
natural scenery.
Maybe we'll also get, in the future, Mario Super Sluggers. That's a game,
See
right?
how your shot will
And
cut
Mario
through the
Strikers
and a scan
for
will let you
baseball
see
and
the course's
football.
terrain. These features can help you ace your shots. In addition to button controls, you can also use motion controls by holding a Joy-Con controller like a golf club. Gently swing
Kinda
the
like
controller
Wii U
to have
Sports
your
Club.
character swing in the game.
But in Wii U Sports Club, it's so weird. I think you hold... Oh no, you place the Wii U gamepad on the floor. And that shows where the golf ball is.
Slowly bring the heat to Mario Golf, including this one, Speed Golf.
What is this, an open world golf game?
Your turn. Everyone tees off at the same time, then
My
race to the course to
PC
your
fan
ball.
is roaring.
Whack to get it closer to the hole.
Roaring too much. I guess an open browser and OBS streaming is too...
Your golfing skills aren't the only things at play. Make use
It's
of
too
dashes
much for it
and
to
special
take.
shots
Yeah,
to
it's
defeat
roaring
that
too loud.
competition.
Plus I also have my
We
face
mentioned
capturing software
story
on.
mode. As a Mii character, you'll start out as a rookie and develop your golfing skills while interacting with various Mushroom Kingdom characters. Level up with experience points earned
Oops,
during
nope,
matches.
that's my dog.
Then
No,
allocate
it's just a
points to
neighbor.
different stats,
Noisy neighbor in the morning.
allowing you to
Making a
develop
loud
your
bang.
character however you'd like. You can also use your Mii in versus play. Put your golfing skills to the test when Mario Golf Super Rush swings onto Nintendo Switch June 25th. Pre-orders
So,
begin on Nintendo
the-
Shop
the latter-
after this presentation.
The latter part, spring. Mostly these are spring releases.
The latest game in the Mario Golf series has new gameplay for multiplayer,
Yeah, spring to summer.
as well as
Spring to early
latest
summer.
gameplay with easy-to-learn
So far, no early part, no first quarter releases.
Let's
Not
move
yet.
on to
Save for
Nintendo
Monster
Switch
Hunter.
Check out these games coming to
Oh,
Nintendo
sizzle
Switch.
reel.
Return to the unforgiving world of Pandora in
Tales from Borderlands.
Play as
I'm kind of hoping Eastward and Hollow Knight Silksong
artist Fiona
get some love in this direct, like just an announcement or another teaser. Mineko's Night Market.
classic Borderlands.
We've been waiting a long time for that as well.
Bandit lords and vault hunters are just a handful of the obstacles you'll encounter in this choice.
Yeah, if Eastward and or Hollow Knight or both, if they shadow drop today, if they're available right away today, I am dropping all the games that I'm playing currently and play those. I'm so excited for Eastward, especially after the heartfelt trailer from previous direct. I'm not listening to the video anymore. Don't worry, this is a sizzle reel. These are previews of what we'll get in the future.
Scratch that nostalgic itch when Capcom Arcade Stadium launches later today.
No, gotta try to drop.
Brains. As a zombie, you just can't get enough of it. In this action game from Aspire, you'll build your zombie horde and take revenge on the city by turning humans into your undead allies. Replenish your bodily arsenal of sputum head, gut grenades, and more during your grisly mission. This city ain't no match for a dead man. Stubbs the Zombie in Rebel Without a Pulse eats its way onto Nintendo Switch March 16th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. It's Travis Touchdown versus Assassins. Wait, aliens? Aliens have invaded Earth. Hold up. Is this even
No More
a
Heroes
game?
3.
Anyway, after annihilating an entire city, the aliens have taken over and now host an intergalactic superhero ranking tournament inside
And
Earth.
Travis hasn't aged day.
As the crass beam katana wielding assassin Travis Touchdown, you'll need to fight your way to the top to save the world. Hey, not so fast. To enter each boss fight, you'll have to do some odd jobs around town and earn enough to pay off the entry fee. You'll then face off against a slew of unusual opponents. Most of them aliens with some crazy tricks up their sleeves. Study their tactics carefully to gain the upper hand in combat. With a new and improved death blow, you'll have access to a variety of deadly skills that can be customized and upgraded before each match. The fate of the world is at stake, so get ready to kick some, whatever aliens have that you can kick. Anyway, it'll all make sense. when
Akira.
No More Heroes 3 lands on Earth. Or, you know,
August
Nintendo
27.
Switch, August 27th.
Still a long way away. Also, I thought Nintendo said first half.
Exterminate demons in heaven.
Is that Bleach?
As above,
I thought that was Ulquiorra. This one.
why do they need assassins in heaven?
Or maybe when Nintendo said first half of 2021, maybe it's the first. No, not the first half of their fiscal year. So I guess it's not. Oh, maybe releases on the first half and then announcement for the rest of the year. So we get the chance maybe to see Bayonetta 3 as well. Bayonetta 3 or Astral Chain 2. I guess it's too soon for that.
Won't last long if you can't rely on yourself. God's judgment has nothing to do with it.
These look like what are those in Bleach? Those with the holes in their chest?
Uncover Heaven's mysteries in neon white. Coming to Nintendo Switch, winter 2021. The DC superhero girls are here to save the day.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Skyward Sword, aka Batgirl. I'm always inventing new gadgets to fight crime, like my batarangs and Bathook. This is Supergirl. She's super strong and has heat vision, plus super breath. And let's not forget Wonder Woman.
Do you have Zatanna?
Wields the lasso of truth. Along with our friends
Or Stargirl?
Bumblebee and Zatanna, we fight evil supervillains
And or Starfire?
But we're not just about the super life. We also have our school lives, and trust me, there's never a dull moment at Metropolis High School. Sometimes it'd be nice to get out of class and do some shopping downtown with my besties. Ooh, and maybe take some photos to share on Superstar Post while we're at it. Hey, I got a comment already. Nice. Ooh, and I definitely want to hit up Sweet Justice later. Uh-oh, something really bad is threatening the city. No one could have seen it coming, but when justice calls, you can count on us to answer no matter what. We've just got to make sure no one figures out our secret identities.
DC Superhero Girls Teen Power heroically soars onto Nintendo Switch June 4th. Ready the juice cannons and prepare for battle.
So far I haven't been hyped for any Plants vs Zombies. But there's a Plants vs Zombies Battle Royale? What the? At least finally something new from the Plants vs Zombies IP. But this is a weird take on it. The flowers are moving. Oh, it's a team-based shooter. Is it? Yeah, it's a team-based shooter. Also, I'm sorry if the microphone is picking up audio. It's picking up audio from the stream of Nintendo, or the YouTube stream.
Who will join you in your adventure? Hint, anyone can.
It's Meat Plaza, the game.
Band together on a
Miitopia.
quest to face evil and save faces.
This is the mini game from Meat Plaza, right? Way back from the 3DS era. It took Nintendo this long to port this game, or is this a result of thinking about what games they could make while in quarantine?
Makeup has been added as a new feature in this game. Glam up your Miis and get them ready for adventure.
Miitopia.
There's also a new wig feature.
So how are you going to get spot pass for this? I feel like these are characters for something that I know. Nah.
So consider spending some quality time with allies to strengthen bonds. This can give you an advantage.
It's
during
like playing Tomodachi Life but with a fantasy setting.
battle. If your relationship's sour, though, things might take a turn for the worse. Whoa! You can have a horse as an ally? That sounds pretty darn good. Care for it, and it'll lend a hand, or poof, in battle. Venture with friends and familiar faces in the lighthearted romp Miitopia, coming to Nintendo Switch May 21st. Pre-orders begin today.
I feel like this should be a free game. Why is it being paid? Because this came free with the Nintendo 3DS, right?
Super Mario themed items are coming to your island.
Animal Crossing. When was the last time I played Animal Crossing? I feel like my island is littered by trash now. Littered with trash. But these look good.
Like the Super Mushroom and the Question Block can be ordered in-game as furniture items.
Are those bells? Oh no,
Wherever you
just...
like.
Oh, this looks so cool. Kundi lang ako tamad mag-design ng island. A warp pipe, it works!
Then use them to travel between locations on your island. Hey, why not try recreating the Mushroom Kingdom? A free update for the game launches February 25th.
That's a week from now.
After downloading it, Super Mario Bros. Items will be available via Nook Shopping starting March 1st.
Kung di lang sana ako tamad mag-design ng island
Keep
eh.
an eye on the official Animal Crossing Twitter account for the latest information.
But isn't it nice to have for people
We hope you continue enjoying
who
life
want
on
to
your
keep
island.
designing their island, especially Mario themed.
How was that? These collaboration items will be released as part of the Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary events. Please wait a bit longer for their release. Speaking of which, last week, we had the global launch for the Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury game. We hope you enjoyed that Mario adventure as well. Next, we have another game to show you.
So going to be Zelda now or Metroid? I feel like there's going to be something major now. To each their own convictions. Those who value virtuous morality. Those who respect the liberty of all. I feel like this is another Fire Emblem game. Those who pursue pragmatic utility. What ideals will you espouse? Oh, a Square Enix game. Serenoa Wolford. Square Enix. The HD2D is a product of Octopath Traveler. I really like this aesthetic. Like, keep it pixelated, but the environment is... I don't know, it's hard for me to explain. I'm not good at this. Kind of like a diorama. A voxel? Yeah, a voxel. Voxel. It looks like a voxel panorama. Project Triangle Strategy. Yep, you know it's Square Enix if the titles are like those. Triangle Strategy.
Comprised of 3 nations and limited deposits of salt and iron. The constant feuds among the nations.
Salt and iron, huh? So we're back to the Iron Islands.
Great conflict known as the Salt Iron War.
Makes sense.
Hostilities ceased with an uneasy truce. Decades later, the flames of war threatened to engulf
Project
the realm
Triangle.
once again.
I already forgot. What did they call it? Triangle Strategy. So if they maybe made a game out of Fire Emblem's Triangle system, which has already been scrapped in 3 houses. The combat is different from Octopath Traveler, I guess that's a given. Here it goes, battle system.
This new tactical RPG, battles take place on terrain with different elevations.
It's a grid battle system.
Determined by their location.
Oh, is this like
Range can be extended
Tactics?
by attacking from
Final Fantasy's
high ground
Tactics?
with long-range weapons such as bows and arrows. Thus,
This
the
looks
forces
cool.
use the terrain and other elements to gain the upper hand.
Another grid battle. Another tactical RPG.
Acceptable not only to your initial
I hope this
attack,
doesn't
but
release
also
close
powerful
to
from the
this
allies
gay as 6.
behind the enemy.
And it also looks like this one is
Charge into
an
enemy,
exclusive
send them flying into
to
position for a follow-up attack.
Nintendo Switch.
Link attacks together by first casting ice and charm of flames to create water terrain. Then
I'm gonna increase the noise gate of my microphone.
it is of the utmost importance to survey the battlefield before taking action. Throughout the story, you will be faced with making important decisions.
Alright, so the microphone isn't picking up sound from my speaker. I think it's been picking up sound. So we're 30 minutes in this new direct.
Collectively, your decisions will establish your conviction.
Oh, and like, yeah, it looks like I want this game.
Will join your
It looks interesting.
Once more, I would ask you plainly, do we or don't we relinquish Prince Roland to Estrost?
critical decisions that may determine the fates of nations are settled by vote on the scales of conviction. Use information you've gathered to sway allies toward your favored cause. The story will significantly change based on how the votes are cast.
But they're spending a bit too long in this game.
Lies! His hand was forced.
It's been in the works for a long time, maybe.
After decisions are made, your
But I think it's not. Maybe it will release later, because if it does release early this year, it will conflict with the release of Bravely Default. Project Triangle Strategy. Yeah, you know it's a Square Enix game if the titles are like that. In Project Octopath Traveler. Oh yeah, it's for next year.
for more information in the future.
No, this is fine. We have a lot of RPGs, great RPGs coming out this year as well.
To download on Nintendo eShop. And in the
I think Rune Factory 5 will also release.
player feed
So it's a simulation
forward to hearing
RPG, SRPG.
on the demo.
Then this Gaia 6.
Please
Then
look forward to future updates
Bravely Default 2.
for a new tactical RPG from Square Enix. Okay, let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Headlines, huh? Should be good.
Calling all hunters. Do you have what it takes?
Hunters. Another Monster Hunter game? Star Wars? Oh, it's Star Wars. Star Wars Hunters.
Star Wars Hunters is a competitive, free-to-play online game set between episodes 6 and 7.
Nope.
Clash in this third-person
Competitive and
shooter released to
F2P
Nintendo Switch in
are kind of
2021.
hot words. Kind of no words for me. What is this, Fortnite?
Do I look at you or the camera?
Knockout City interviews, take one.
We all play for different reasons.
That font is Fortnite, right?
Love battle. Gorgon used many weapons. Triple-bladed war axe, spear of misery, Hades soul-devouring crossbow.
A princess is supposed to lead her people.
Ah,
not
but
be
this
stuck up
doesn't
in
look
some
like
tower waiting
Fortnite.
For a hero.
In my line of work, bullets are constantly whizzing past you.
What game is this?
Sword, blade of doom.
Just once I'd like to catch one of them bullets. You know, with my hands.
With this crown, I'm gonna lead my team to victory and kick some serious ass!
Look, it's simple.
Gorgon want new weapon.
In Knockout City, I'm like a kung fu master. I can catch bullets. Woo! Come get some. That's it.
Hey, Lieutenant, pass to me!
Roger that, princess. Here.
Let's find out what sound your face makes!
Incoming! Be the ball. Be the ball. Catch me.
Roger that. Heads up, Your Highness.
Eat this!
It looks like a team-based,
Lost it! Can't believe we're
What's it?
losing to a bunch of dairy farmers!
Okay, team.
Are these
They may
characters
have
from
won,
Wreck-It
but
Ralph?
not the war.
Hey, can we redesign our
It
characters?
feels like
Got a
Twisted
team,
Metal
not wearing a uniform.
without
This is a war
the
zone.
vehicles.
Bloody
A team-based Twisted Metal game. Yeah, without the vehicles. Oh, there are vehicles, but they're not riding them.
Interview's over. Come on, man, one more game.
Knockout City. Okay, we're now at the latter half.
The fight for survival starts now.
Is this Game Freak?
Cause you're all going to play a little game of fate for me.
And the new Danganronpa
The
looks...
Danganronpa and Zero Escape
Oh,
series.
okay, I'm right.
Fight
It's
for
from the
your life.
developers of Danganronpa.
Disoriented and trapped in an underwater theme park, the 12 of you, known as the Go-Getters Club, must now survive this game of fate at all costs.
Then why not just call it Danganronpa? I guess the continuity is different. Also, the art style is different. Though the characters
Game is suddenly
bear
called off.
a slight resemblance.
You escape the theme
To the
park
character
and get
designs of
credits from
Danganronpa.
Japan, but everyone's vanished. Set off on a captivating journey across the country that blends side-scrolling action with suspenseful narrative.
Oh, and it's more action-based.
As you make your way back home to Tokyo, you'll alternate between working solo and teaming up with the group to overcome challenges and
Wow,
monsters
this
that
looks
stand
good.
in your way. What awaits you all at the end of your journey? The battle
And
for
that's a
survival
long
begins
bicycle.
in World's End Club, venturing onto Nintendo Switch May 28th.
Okay, I'm gonna get this. It looks good. I like it.
Wield the powers of Olympus.
DLC for Hades?
Physical release of Hades.
Oh, I thought DLC. Oh, that's alright. Hades is an already meaty game.
Game of the Year awards is getting a physical release on Nintendo Switch.
Nice.
This version comes with a couple of extras to assist you on your journey out
Yes?
of the underworld.
Like what?
The first is a PC download code for the Hades original soundtrack. It's packed with 2.5 hours of blood-pumping music composed by Darren Korb, known for his work on previous Supergiant titles like Transistor and Bastion.
Oh,
The
same
second is a
composer.
32-page
The
full-color character
the
compendium
OST
featuring
for
portraits of the
it
game's
looks so
vibrant cast of
good.
gods, ghosts, and
The
monsters,
OST
all
for
by
Transistor
Supergiant's
is
art
also
director,
pretty
Gen
good.
T. And let's not forget the game itself, offering dozens of hours of exhilarating action paired with a compelling story. Escape the underworld again, or for the first time, with the physical version of Hades on March 19th.
Physical version.
3 deadly action games, 1 masterful collection.
It's Ryu, Hayabusa.
Ninja Gaiden Sigma,
Yeah, Ninja Gaiden.
Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2,
Isn't that this like one of the most
and Ninja
difficult
Gaiden
games
3
ever?
Razor's Edge are coming to Nintendo Switch as the action-packed Ninja Gaiden Master Collection.
So this is in the same continuity
You
as
are the
Dead
legendary
or
ninja
Alive?
Ryu Hayabusa, fighting against a great
Oh,
evil
maybe
with
we'll get
battle skills
another
that are
new
second to
Dead or
none.
Alive
Wield
game
an
for the
arsenal of
Switch.
Killer weapons, each offering a playstyle
Like
with a different set of
Dead or
lethal
Alive.
skills.
I think
Along with
Dimensions for the
ruthless
3DS.
ninjutsu to swiftly
They
take down
they could
enemies.
make a Dead or Alive game on the 3DS. I think they can handle the Switch.
While unleashing fast and frenzied combos. And team up with others
Ayane.
in your quest to fulfill your destiny.
And Chun Li. Chun Li.
All
No.
previous downloadable
Sorry,
content,
Chun Li is
including
Street Fighter.
costumes and game modes
Where is
are
he Chun Li? That is Kasumi. From Dead or Alive, yeah, Dead or Alive.
Revel in the intensity of Ninja Gaiden in one dynamic collection.
Who
Ninja
knows,
Gaiden
maybe-
Master Collection slices its way onto Nintendo Switch summer 2021.
Maybe we'll get a Dead or Alive game.
More battles are coming to Hyrule Warriors.
Yep,
Age of Calamity.
DLC. Been waiting for this. Alright, it's they revealed a Zelda game now. So they haven't Nintendo better start with it and can continue on with Zelda. Just straight up announce Zelda from here on out. And we still have 10 more minutes of the 50-minute time that we have. It's gonna happen. Expansion Pass. That's what they call it, not a DLC. What's included? Weapons, costume, expanded roster. So Robbie and Pyra might be fighters.
There's even more coming to Nintendo Switch.
Bravely Default.
2 is
Could
almost
they,
here.
maybe these are
More
releases
Heroes of Light will
for
soon embark
the
on a
first
journey
quarter.
to restore the crystals. Use the job system to develop your characters and master the brave and default commands to emerge victorious in turn-based battles.
I live to fight.
Veterans and newcomers to the series can enjoy this brand new story on February 26th. A new trailer for Bravely Default 2 will be revealed following this presentation. The game can be pre-ordered on Nintendo eShop. An updated demo is also available. The latest installment in the legendary Ghosts and Goblins series comes to life. As the brave knight Arthur, you'll unleash weapons, spells, and skills to battle monsters across challenging stages within the Demon Realm. Local co-op play is also available for the first time. Help Arthur in his quest with one of 3 supporting characters: Barry for defense, Carrie for transportation, or Archie for bridges. Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection launches February 25th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. 8 protagonists, 8 captivating journeys. Saga Frontier has been remastered for Nintendo Switch. Travel through a stunning sci-fi world with any of the protagonists, each with their own stories. With the addition of the playable protagonist Fuse, new gameplay features, exhilarating battles, and a new scenario for the protagonist Acellus, Saga Frontier Remastered is an adventure not to be missed. The game launches April 15th. Apex Legends is storming onto the Nintendo Switch system. This free-to-play battle royale features.
I wonder how well
roster
Apex is
of
going to
contenders
run
named Legends,
in
strategic
this
combat,
on the Switch.
cross-platform play, and more. All players on Nintendo Switch can get an all-new legendary.
But if this is ported by Panic Button, then it's going to run well, definitely.
Plus, for the first 2 weeks after launch, earn double XP when you play on Nintendo Switch.
Apex
Fight for
Legends.
fortune, fame, and glory when Apex Legends enters the fray March 9th.
How's it going so
Alright,
far?
it's time for Zelda announcement.
There's still a little bit more to show you in today's Nintendo Direct, so we hope you'll stick with us.
Hold on, maybe they'll announce Metroid, Bayonetta, and then one more thing with Zelda. Or is it Zelda right away? Eiji Aonuma! It's Zelda!
I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. I'm sure a lot of you saw me and thought there might be news about the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Oh, that's not a good start.
Unfortunately, we don't have anything to share right now.
Good one.
Development is proceeding smoothly,
Okay.
we should be able to bring you some new information this year.
Yep, that's fine. Yep, I was right when I said they weren't going to announce any Breath of the Wild 2 news. That's alright. That's
While
alright.
you're all waiting, however, this Legend of Zelda game will be coming to Nintendo Switch.
Wind Waker.
Please take a look.
Wind Waker, I am going to stream it as Wind Waker. It's Wind Waker. Oh no, Skyward Sword! It's the Loftwing. Oh, it's Skyward Sword! Oh. Yes! It's the Ballad of the Goddess. Oh my. The Ballad of the Goddess is so... I hope it's not motion controls anymore, but it looks like it. Finally, Skyward Sword gets its own HD remaster! But I think it's one of the few games of Nintendo that doesn't really need an HD remaster because its art style... Its art style is Skyward Sword HD. Oh yes! Yes, also Wind Waker, please.
What you've just seen is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. This game originally released in 2011 on the Wii console.
On the
and now
25th
it's
anniversary
coming
of
to
Zelda,
Nintendo
so
Switch.
10 years after.
The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword featured a control scheme in which players would use the Wii Remote Plus controller as a sword and the Nunchuck controller as a shield. With the increased processing power of the Nintendo Switch system, the controls here are smoother and even more intuitive. And we've recreated the controls for the sword and the shield here by having
Oh, so
the
it's
player
still
hold
motion
the Joy-Con
controls.
controllers.
It's not mapped to
The
buttons.
Joy-Con controller in your right hand is the sword. Swing it to have Link swing his sword in the
Well,
game.
the enemies are programmed to react based on
The Joy-Con
swings
controller
of
in
the
your
Wii
left hand
remote,
is
so
the
I guess
shield.
it's
By
hard
lifting
to
the controller,
recreate
you can raise the shield
or
to
to
block enemy attacks.
redevelop the
You
engine.
can perform other
I
actions
don't know
like
what I'm
using
saying,
both
but
controllers to wield a bow and arrow.
I hope there's an
Physical
option
movements
for
add a sense of
traditional
urgency
controls,
and
like in
tension to
Twilight
combat.
Princess.
But we've also made it possible to play the game with button controls
Yep.
to ensure it can be played in handheld mode or on the Nintendo Switch Lite system.
Yes, that's so
After
good.
mulling over how to assign different gameplay
So
elements to different
it
buttons, we
follows.
decided to
No,
apply
it
the sword
follows
motions to
Twilight
tilt the
Princess's
right stick.
control scheme. That is much better.
Tilt the stick down when you want to swing the sword downward. To swing to the right,
Oh
to
no,
the left,
it's not exactly like Twilight Princess. You still have
just tilt the
to,
stick in the respective direction.
yeah, you still have to tilt.
Here's something else we've been working on. Specially designed.
Whoa, that looks so
Joy-Con.
good. If only Joy-Cons
The right
didn't
Joy-Con
drift.
controller is themed after the Master Sword, while the left features a Hylian shield motif. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, as the game depicting the earliest story in the Legend of Zelda timeline,
Skyward
details
Sword.
the events around the creation of the Master Sword itself.
It's Fee.
We hope that people who played the original game on Wii, and those playing it for the first time, will enjoy discovering the origins of the Legend of Zelda.
Is it the only game that they're featuring? July
The Legend of
16.
Zelda Skyward Sword HD launches July 16th.
Oh, I'm gonna get that. I am gonna get that.
Following this Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to pre-order the game on Nintendo eShop. And the specially designed Joy-Con controllers will launch on the game's release date at your local retailers. Many of you may already know this, but The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword was the last original console game prior to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game.
Yep,
and it
well, there
still
was
following
Triforce
the established
Heroes
conventions of The
and
Legend
A
of
Link
Zelda.
Between
However,
Worlds.
it gave a glimpse into many features and innovations that would
But those were on the
eventually be
3DS.
adopted in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Using the sailcloth to descend in midair, a stamina gauge that depleted as you scaled walls with vines or ran. Even the concept of collecting items to upgrade gear. I hope those of you who've played The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will give this game a try as well.
Loft-wing battles.
Please look forward to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
Well, what did you think? The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword has been optimized for Nintendo Switch. It includes intuitive motion controls and button controls by tilting the right control stick. Okay, the next game will be our last announcement for today. Please take a look at this.
So it's not going to be Wind Waker. They're not going to announce... Oh, what is this? A remaster. Right? Splatoon! Splatoon 3? Why is it in a wasteland? It's Splatoon 3? Or a different... Don't tell me a Splatoon Battle Royale. No, it's Splatoon 3! And there's a bow and arrow. Little buddy's turn. That's a Salmonid, right? Oh, an SOS. This is the Saver Salmons. Why are they in a wasteland? Where's the Inkling going to get ink? What kind of Splatoon game is this? But this is really unexpected. But I'm glad they're building up the post-apocalyptic lore of Splatoon. That is so vague. Oh, Splatoon 3. Is it? The place looks more developed than I thought. But isn't it too soon to be releasing Splatoon 3? There's the music. Splatoon 3! What a mic drop. Gonna feature gameplay? Even my dog is hype. That new weapon looks so good. It's a bow and arrow. But I wonder how well it's going. How different it's going to be from Splatoon 2. And who are our new news reporters? Back into the ink. 2020. Whoomee! Yes! Gonna be more?
What you've just seen is the latest installment in the Splatoon series, Splatoon 3. This game is scheduled to launch in 2022, so it'll be a while. We hope you'll stay tuned for more information at a later time.
This makes me think that Super Switch,
Today, we showed you a sampling of games coming to Nintendo Switch.
the Switch Pro is coming next
A
year.
variety of games are in development. And we look forward to sharing more news with you in the future. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct.
Okay, it's
Thank
done.
you for watching.
Yeah, thank you for the great direct. It's over. So, I haven't been taking notes, but in terms of Zelda news, that's pretty thin. We only got Skyward Sword. Well, we got Skyward Sword, not only. I was hoping for more remasters, more HD ports. Wind Waker especially, but maybe they're taking their time with it. Maybe they are going to space out the release. But I hope they celebrate the 35th anniversary of Zelda with more bang. But I guess that's all. So, biggest takeaways, I guess Mytrha and Pyra as new DLC fighters for Smash. Then There's Project Triangle Strategy. Square Enix with their naming schemes. It looks good, a tactical RPG, and I'm glad it's getting released next year. So I already have an RPG to look forward to next year, especially because this Gaia and Room Factory 5 are supposedly releasing this year. So still no Bayonetta news, no Metroid news, and that's a lot of expectations down the drain. Also Eastward and Hollow Knight Silksong. Yeah, it's still February. Also this direct mainly focused on the first half of 2021. So maybe there's going to be another major Nintendo Direct around E3, so around June or July, maybe June. And also I think there's going to be a separate Pokemon Direct, maybe next week. Because Pokemon also celebrates its 25th anniversary this year. So maybe Nintendo is still wrapping up Super Mario Brothers 35th anniversary. So that's all. Also Zelda Skyward Sword, that's good. I mean, hearing the Ballad of the Goddess theme song again, but on the Switch, it sounds so good. It sounds so hype, right? And Splatoon 3, of course. Splatoon 3, that was a good teaser. So now we have a lot of games to wait for. Splatoon for next year, maybe. Yeah, Splatoon 3 releasing next year sounds like a clue that Super Switch, the Switch Pro, the rumored Switch Pro, the elusive Switch Pro will also release next year. Not this year. Maybe they'll announce it this year, but it will release next year. Just in time for Splatoon 3, maybe Metroid Prime 4, maybe Bayonetta 3, and Breath of the Wild 2. So those, maybe not exactly launch titles, maybe launch with Splatoon 3 and Zelda. Then wait for Metroid Prime 4 and Bayonetta 3. I don't mind really that they're taking this long for Metroid Prime 4 because they just restarted. What I'm concerned about is Bayonetta 3. It's taking too long. Or maybe it's taking a bit too long. Or maybe they just announced it too soon. Bayonetta 3. Also Metroid Prime Trilogy. I hope it releases sometime soon. I feel like Metroid Prime Trilogy will be announced sometime later this year, just to, reintroduce us to the game, to the Metroid Prime series and Samus. Okay, that's all for the Nintendo Direct. All in all, good Nintendo Direct. Okay. Oh, what's this? Super Nintendo World Direct. I already watched this. Okay, so but we get to see Miyamoto, Shigeru Miyamoto. There's our dad. Hi, Dad. Yeah, you're also my dad. Okay, so enough of this. Thank you very much for watching Blood Bags. Alright, I hope you enjoyed the Nintendo Direct as much as I did. Alright, now time to start the day. The day is only starting. Alright, bye bye. Alright. When Shigeru Miyamoto is talking, you listen. I'm sorry, Dad, but I have to pause you. Okay, so that's enough. Maybe stream again later tonight. Thank you very much for watching Blood Bags. Bye bye.